Welcome to the channel, everyone. Today working on the 70 Chevy truck again. If you noticed in the video, probably not, maybe you did, the bumper's crooked on there, and you can see there's a bumper bolt missing right there. That's because this brace is not there. These trucks, there is a brace. I probably should have got my light out, but there's a brace that goes to the frame, to the bumper. This side doesn't work out very good because the steering box is right there. I think if you have the manual steering, the steering box is a lot smaller. So I think a normal bumper brace like this, I just picked this up. A normal brace like that will work, but you can see, well, maybe you can't see. Let me get the light. So you can see on this side the mount where the brace goes to the frame there, and then it goes to the bumper. But on the other side, I guess I can show you. The steering box is right where. See, the steering box is right there. Like I said, I think on the manual steering trucks, the steering box is a lot smaller. And I think you can get that brace in there. I'm not for sure about that. I'm not positive about that, but that's what I'm thinking. So, there was a 71 Chevy truck 4-wheel drive I was able to look at. And they have a brace. It looks factory, and it goes to that hole right there. Which is the leaf spring mount for the front, and then it goes to the bumper in the same spot. So I've got, like I showed you before, I got this brace. And this is actually supposed to be for the driver's side, but like I said, it's either a 2-wheel drive truck or non-power steering, whatever. It won't work the way it is. So I'm going to cut this one up, and I'm going to make one. I'm going to try to make it look like that brace that I saw on the other truck. So basically, if someone was looking at it, they're not going to be able to tell it was made up. But I'm going to crawl under there, get an idea of where to cut this. I'm just going to probably cut it in half. I'm going to mount this side to the frame, mount this side to the bumper, and then I'm going to go from there to see exactly what kind of tweaking, bending I got to do. Also, while I'm down there, I got to loosen up all the bolts and level this bumper out, because like I said, it's a little crooked. Probably can barely see it on the video, but it's a little bit crooked. I'm going to try to straighten it out before I figure out this brace. Okay, so it's actually been a few days from the previous shot. I was able to get the bumper lined up. I got my brace out. I got the brace all completed. I'm going to show it to you here in a second, but I got the bumper straight across the grill, straight enough. And I had to, the bumper actually come off a few times. Had to straighten a few brackets, had to put a few shims here and there to kind of level this thing out, but it is level now, at least with the grill. These old trucks, you know, it's hard to tell what's happened to them over the years, so it's level with the grill. Whether or not it's level with everything else, I'm not sure, but the important thing is that it looks level. You're never going to be able to see that it's not straight. But here is my modified bracket, and you can see it's modified pretty good. I wanted to keep it so it had like a factory type look, and it's got a pretty good curve in it. But the 71 that I was looking at kind of for reference had a similar bend in it, and I thought it was because you know, 71 has the parking turn signals in the bumper there, somewhere around there. So I thought the bumper, or I thought this bracket kind of kicked back and around, you know, to clearance that. But I think with these four-wheel drives and where you have to run this brace kind of forward on the frame, because you can't put it where the steering box is, it kind of ends up with having this kind of an odd angle to it. You can't go straight there. So like I said, it's similar to a factory bracket, but I'm happy with it. I'm going to clean it up here. We're going to shoot it with some paint. Okay, so here's a final look at the brace all welded up and painted. So it's a little bit crooked, but it's similar to what I saw on the 71, where it's kind of bent like that. But you're only going to see a little bit of this like that, so you'll have to crawl under there and look for it to know that ain't a factory piece. I'm happy with it, so I'm going to get it bolted on the truck. We'll get her installed on the truck, and we'll move on to something else the truck needs.